This is 14.1 practice. For the first one, I just want you guys to focus on what I have highlighted. Fund A has y equals 1.05x plus 6, and Fund B is y equals 1.25x plus 5. So the first question is, what will the value of Fund A be after 10 years? So all we really need to do here is plug in 10 for the x. So that would be y equals 1.05x. And what we're going to do is that's where we're going to plug it in. So that'll be 1.05 times 10 plus 6. So then you're going to get y equals 10.5 plus 6. And then y is going to be equal to 16.5. Now, we can't leave it like that because that's asking what's the value going to be. So we have to realize that this is in the thousands. So we need to move this over. So this is going to be, I think we've got to move it over 3 spots. So that should be, let's see here, let's check our answer key. Oh, 16.5 thousands. Okay. So that would just be $16,500. So let's do the same thing with B. After 10 years, that's going to be y is equal to 1.25 times 10 plus 5. And then we're just going to multiply that. So 1.25 times 10 is equal to 12.5. And then we're going to add 5. So y is going to be equal to 17.5. So it's in the thousands, it's going to be $17,500. If we go to one with the two funds, be of the same value. So if we're looking at the same value, first off, let's check our answer to make sure that we got, 17,500. When will the two funds have the same value? So what we need to figure out is after how many years will they have the same value? So we have to realize is that when is A going to be equal to B? So if Fund A is $1.05 x plus 6, when is that going to equal B, which is 1.25x plus 5? Okay, so then I'm going to minus 1.05 on each side, so the 1.05x, so it's going to cancel this out, and I'm going to get 6 is equal to 0.2 x plus 5. I'm going to minus the 5. I'm going to get 1 is equal to 0.2 x, and then x, if I divide that, will be 5. So that's going to be 5 years. Then for number 4, when would the combined value of the two funds, what would be the combined value of the two funds after 15 years? So you could do this in 2 separate equations, or you could just add them together and then plug in 15. So that's probably what I'm going to do, but if you wanted to do them separately, that's perfectly fine. First, let's check our answer. So it would be 5 years right there. So if I know that want to see the value after 15 years. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Fund A and Fund B together by just adding them together. So that's going to be 6.30x, and I just added this and this. Oh, I'm sorry, not 6.30. That's going to be 2.30x, and then plus 11. And then what we're going to do is we are just going to, in our x, we're just going to plug in 15. So 15 times 2.30 equals 34.5 plus 11. That's 45.5. So our answer wouldn't just be 45.5. It would be $45,500. And check our answer. 45,500. All right, so that one's a little bit tricky, but you won't have to worry about that. We just wanted to challenge you a little bit. All right, let's take a look at these. Solve the systems by graphing. So how about I do the ones on the right first? So I'm going to I'm going to first graph the two lines. So the first line is going to be there, and then my slope is 4 over 1. Now I can't go up, but I can go down. So if my slope is 4 over 1, I can do a negative 4 over a negative 1. That's the same thing. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to put 1 right there. Then I'm going to draw a line that goes through both of them. Then I'm also going to do the second one. I know that my slope is a negative 1. And my starting point is 0, negative 2. So I'm going to go, remember, it's negative 1 rise. So I'll go down 1 to the right 1. Down 1 to the right 1. And then I can reverse it and go up 1 to the left 1. So if I draw my line, you guys should probably already see where I'm going with this. And the spot that they are the same is right here, and that's negative 1, 1. I'm sorry, negative 1, negative 1. Check our answer, negative 1, negative 1. All right, let's do this one. Let's see what this one is. The next one is, there's something wrong with this one. I need to get it in y equals form. So I need to subtract the 4x on each side. So I'm going to get y equals negative 4x, and then plus 2. So then I can graph that one. So I'm going to go to positive 2. Put a dot there. My slope is negative 4 over 1. So I'm going to go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a positive 1 there. And then I can do it the other way too, where I go positive 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1. So it's going to be right about here. All right. So then if I draw a line through these, it's going to go right there. Then I can graph my second line. And second line, again, is not in the right format. So that's a negative, or x minus y equals 3. So I'm going to have to minus x on each side. And I get negative y is equal to negative x plus 3. And then I can't leave this as a negative y, so I'm just going to flip everything. I'm going to get y equals an x minus 3. So my starting point is going to be here. Then my slope is just 1 over 1. And you guys can already see how it's overlapping there, but I still need to draw my lines. And the one that they overlap at is right here. So my final answer for that one's going to be 1 and then down 2. So 1, -2. Let's see if I got that one right. 1, -2. All right, let's go on to number 10. All right, same thing. With this, we just need to get this in a y equals format. So for this one, I'm going to minus the 3x, so I'm going to get 2y is equal to -3x plus 4. I'm going to divide by 2. Y is equal to -3 over 2 plus 2. And I can graph that line, so it's going to be a +2. And then the slope is -3 over 2. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, and then +2. And then I can do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, +2. And then from there, we can just draw a line through them all. And then we have one of our lines. So just erase this. Now we got to do the other line. So again, same thing. I got to get it into y equals format. So I'm going to minus the x. I'm going to have 2y is equal to -x minus 4. Then I got to divide by 2. Y is equal to, remember there's a 1 there. So it's going to be a -1x. So it's going to be -1 over 2x. And then minus 2. So my starting point is going to be a -2. And then my slope is -1, +2. -1, and look at that, +2. So we know where they meet, but still draw your line. And they meet at 4, -4. So my answer is 4, -4. And then these last couple here, when does the system of equation have infinite many solutions? So that's when they are the same line. When does the system have no solution? That's when they're two different lines and they do not intersect. And then when does the system of equation have one solution? Well, that's just like the one we did up here, and that's where they intersect. And then you get 1 point. With an X or a Y. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Email me and I'll send you an email. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.